So, week 4 of Dream Job has been really great because it's changed how I'm looking at my job search. Before, I just wasn't really aware of what the best approach was, and I was here just hearing stories from people about how they're sending a bunch of resumes to places and not getting any real feedback. So, to know that there was another route is great. And it's just great because I'm using this material. I'm able to find so much more specific information about my job role that I just would have never been able to find before. And for example, I learned about how when it comes to energy engineering, there's typically two sides: people who work in new and existing construction, and choosing between the two is very key in the skills you need to learn. So having that information available has been really helpful, and it's provided context for me moving forward. What I've been doing wrong before was I never really had a structure to what I wanted to ask people. I would just kind of say, I would just take people out to coffee and just kind of ask them whatever I thought was relevant and ask them like general life advice. But in the context of the dream job system and knowing that I can use it's basically the gap filler. It's like, you learn what you learn in weeks 2 and 3 from your own research, and you use week 4 to find the good stuff, the information that you wouldn't be able to find normally. So that's been really great. As far as doing things differently in the future, I mean, I'm just going to utilize this. It's just such an invaluable skill because I will just, it'll just, it's just how I'm searching for jobs. Like, it's talking to people who, are working in the position you're targeting, getting their input after doing your own research, and building a relationship with them so that you can eventually, hopefully one day, if you've done a good job and you've impressed them, reach out and say, hey, I'm interested in working in X position, and I was wondering if you know what I needed, you knew anyone, or who, I was wondering if you know who I should talk to get to that position. As far as the long term is concerned, this is great because it's just like, it's a tool that I'll use my whole life. I mean, I'm only 23 years old, and I just have this tool of taking people out for informational interviews, and it's like, no matter what venture I approach in my life, whether that's finding a new job or trying to start a new business or even learn about an organization or really any information, is just like an invaluable research tool that I'll be able to apply to almost every area of my life. Even things like working out. If I want to start a new workout program and I don't really know too much about it and I've done my own research, I can ask somebody who has done the program and say, hey, what is it like on this program? What are the difficulties? What are the pitfalls? What are the benefits, etc.? And I'll just have a completely new perspective that I wouldn't have been able to have before. So it's just been really awesome, and I'm really looking forward to getting my applications out and seeing what sticks.